Every human life is shaped by a single question, whether spoken or not. Are you choosing your path, or are you following one that was already set? We talk about freedom as if it is obvious. We praise choice, ambition, and independence. But beneath that language sits doubt. If circumstances, biology, and history shape us, how free can any choice truly be? The idea of fate appears in almost every culture. Ancient myths speak of threads woven before birth. Modern language replaces fate with probability, genetics, and conditioning. The concept changes, but the tension remains. Something feels given. You are born into a body, a family, a time, and a place without consent. These facts shape your options before you make your first decision. Neuroscience complicates the idea of free will further. Studies suggest the brain initiates actions before conscious awareness catches up. The feeling of choice may come after the decision has already begun. If this is true, free will feels more like narration than command. You experience yourself choosing, but the process started elsewhere. This does not eliminate agency, but it challenges where it begins. Psychology adds another layer. Childhood experiences, emotional conditioning, and learned behavior guide reactions long into adulthood. You may believe you are choosing partners, careers, or lifestyles freely, but patterns repeat. Preferences feel natural because they are familiar. Freedom is limited when awareness is limited, yet complete determinism feels unsatisfying. If everything is fixed, responsibility dissolves, growth loses meaning. Regret becomes pointless. Most people instinctively resist this conclusion. They sense that something within them can interrupt patterns, that awareness can shift direction, that reflection changes outcomes. Philosophers have long wrestled with this tension. Some argue that free will exists only within constraints. You cannot choose your starting point, but you can choose how you respond to it. Others claim freedom is not the absence of influence, but the ability to reflect on influence. You are shaped, but not sealed. Fate may define the conditions of your life, but not the interpretation. Two people can live through identical circumstances and emerge completely different. The same event can harden one person and deepen another. If fate were absolute, variation would not exist. Difference suggests choice operates somewhere within the structure. The conflict between free will and fate often becomes personal during moments of crisis, when plans collapse, when illness, loss, or failure interrupts direction. People ask why this happened. Was it unavoidable, or could they have chosen differently? These questions are less about causality and more about meaning. Belief in fate can bring comfort. It relieves the burden of control. It offers a story when chaos feels overwhelming. Belief in free will offers empowerment. It promises change through effort. Most people move between these beliefs depending on circumstance. Fate when powerless, choice when hopeful. The danger lies in extremes. Total belief in fate leads to passivity. Total belief in free will leads to self-blame. A balanced view recognizes influence without surrender. It accepts limitation without abandoning responsibility. This balance is uncomfortable. It requires nuance. It resists simple answers. Perhaps free will is not absolute control, but conscious participation. You may not choose the thoughts that arise, but you can choose how to relate to them. You may not choose the emotions that surface, but you can choose how to act in their presence. Freedom may exist in response, not impulse. Fate sets the stage. Free will determines how the scene is played. The script may contain constraints, but improvisation still exists. Awareness expands the range of possible responses. Without awareness, fate dominates. With awareness, choice grows. The question then changes. It is no longer whether you are free or fated. It is how much awareness you bring to what influences you. The more conscious you are of patterns, conditioning, and fear, the less blindly you follow them. Freedom becomes a gradient, not a switch. So when you ask whether your life is chosen or destined, consider this. You did not choose the cards you were dealt, but you are choosing, moment by moment, how to play them. And in that space between circumstance and response, something resembling freedom quietly lives.